Let me talk about the most quietly expensive seat in your entire business. The empty one. The no-show. The appointment that was booked, blocked out, staffed for, and then nobody walked through the door. Most owners treat a no-show as bad luck, an unreliable customer, something that just happens. But when you actually run the numbers, no-shows aren't random noise. They're a predictable, measurable leak, and almost everything you've been told about how to stop them is wrong. Today I'm going to show you why people really don't show up, the exact moment you lose them, and the quiet fix that turns a blocked calendar into a full one. Start with the number, because it's worse than it feels. Depending on your industry, no-show rates run anywhere from 10 to 30% of booked appointments. Think about what that actually means. You did the hardest part. You got someone to commit, to pick a time, to choose you over everyone else. And then 1 in 5, 1 in 4 of them simply evaporates. That's not a slow day. That's a chair you paid a stylist to sit next to, a table you turned away a walk-in to hold, a technician standing idle in a bay that was supposed to be earning. The booking was real revenue. The no-show didn't lose you a maybe, it lost you a yes. So why do they do it? Here's what most owners get wrong. They think no-shows are about commitment, that the customer never really intended to come. But the data says something much more forgivable and much more fixable. Most no-shows aren't people who decided not to come. They're people who forgot, who lost track of the time, who meant to call and cancel but felt awkward, or who had a small change in their day and had no easy way to tell you. The appointment didn't fail because they didn't care. It failed because the connection between booking and showing up was left completely unmanaged. Now look at where it actually breaks, because this is the part you're not watching. A customer books on Monday for a Saturday. Between those two moments is a 5-day gap of total silence. No confirmation that lands the appointment in their memory. No reminder the day before, when their weekend is taking shape. No easy one-tap way to say, actually, can we move it? So instead of rescheduling, they just vanish. The no-show isn't a failure of the appointment, it's a failure of the gap around it. And the gap is exactly where a busy owner has zero bandwidth to follow up. One customer at a time, every single day. This is why the businesses that beat no-shows aren't the ones with the strictest policies. They're the ones who never let the gap go quiet. Every booking confirmed the moment it's made, a friendly reminder before the appointment, when it still matters. An effortless way to reschedule instead of ghost, because a moved appointment is money kept, and a no-show is money gone. For years, doing that for every customer meant somebody on staff making calls all day, which no small business could afford. That's what's changed. An AI front desk like KwickPhone manages that entire gap automatically, confirming, reminding, and rebooking without you touching a thing. Let me show you what that looks like in practice. The moment a client books, she gets an instant, warm confirmation. The appointment is real. It's in her mind. It's in yours. The day before, she gets a gentle reminder. Something comes up, and instead of just not showing, she taps once to move it to Thursday. A slot you can now fill instead of losing. A restaurant reservation calls to push their table back an hour. The AI handles it, updates the book, and the table never sits empty waiting for a party that isn't coming. None of it needed you to stop working, but every one of those seats stayed earning. So what actually changes when you close the no-show gap? The math swings hard in your favor. Cut a 20% no-show rate to 5, and you haven't just recovered a few appointments, you've added back a fifth of your booked capacity without spending $1 on new customers. The chair that sat empty is now turning. The table resets and reseats, And the deeper change is this: you stop running a calendar full of maybes and start running one you can actually count on. So before you tighten another cancellation policy or take another deposit, go look at the gap. Ask yourself, between the moment someone books and the moment they're supposed to arrive, who's minding that space? If the answer is nobody, that's your leak. KwickPhone is free to start and keeps your number. Go to KwickPhone.com and tell me in the comments, what's your no-show rate and what have you actually tried to fix it? I read every one.